So, hello fellow banknote collectors, and yay, I've finally done a video on banknotes. It's only because I have more coins than banknotes. So you see in the background, look at all the coins. Too many. So, today I have some coins of Belgium. And we have two types. We have ones that are issued by the Treasury, and these are mainly the 2050 francs, and the ones issued by the National Bank. Treasury, I believe they stopped issuing banknotes in 1970s. And here I have a few. So when these were issued, the value when they were replaced in 2002 was about 20 francs to $1 Australian dollar. So this will be $1 Australian dollar here. But in 1956, the value would have been a lot different. And we have Roland de la Suze on the front. He looks like a noble. Looks like a 1600s from the collar, which was actually fashion back then. And the interesting thing about these ones, so this side is actually the French side, or the Walloons, who they will be like a dialect of French. And on the other side we have Dutch, so Koninklijk België, Treasury 20, so it's pretty similar to 20. And we have Philippus de Monte. And yeah, that actually looks like 1800s from the style of clothing. And the watermark, I'm not too sure, it's probably the king at the time. And these banknotes are they're not too hard to get. But yeah, Belgium is just an interesting country. It's actually and the serial numbers is good. So they mainly have two languages, Dutch and French, and they do have a German minority. And then German's not represented on the banknotes. So here we have the 50 franc from the Treasury, and this one has the Dutch side again. So this is a lot better. You have commemorating agriculture, and we have wheat here, and the girl's harvesting it. He has I think it's a sickle that he cuts the wheat with. And this one is dated 1948. What's the date of the other one? 1956, the date is up there. So, first is 6, 1948. And on the reverse side, we're pretty much the same depiction, but this one has got to do with citrus, so fruit. And the actual date is also on both sides, so this side's actually printed on it, like with the serial number, and that side is actually part of the printing process. And the king is also in the watermark again. So I actually quite like that. It's like a French type design with a lot of colour and not much black, which well, we use that pretty much now. So here you go. So another Treasury banknote, 1966. This is the king and queen at the time. I believe that they both passed away. And it has a different sequence of serial numbers. So the 5426 is the same as 5426. So this is following the French style of a serial number. And the 30321 is a bit different. Yeah, here we have the coat of arms. Is that Brant? Not too sure. And probably Imperial coat of arms. The watermark is the king again. And on this side, this is in French, this side, and it has La Toit Ponte de Contrefer. So it might be the Parliament building, not too sure. Should have researched this note before I actually made the video. And king's in the watermark again. And on this side is in Dutch as well. And Here we have the banknotes that were issued in the 80s, so late 70s, early 80s. So these ones, this is 100 francs, so this is worth about $5 Australian. Watermark is the king again, and that is Hendrik Bayert, who lived 1823 to 1894. And here's, I recognise that as the military fortification. I think that's at Ypres. And obviously he's an architect, definitely from the buildings in the background. It looks quite nice. I like the colour of the building, of the roof. Looks like the sun reflecting off it. So this is the Dutch side. And if we turn it over, we have the French side. And looks like abstract art. So art, according to the panel. So I'm not too sure what that represents. Maybe it's his type of artwork as well. Because yeah, artists, they actually like to dabble in different types of art. You know that people do abstract art. People go, oh, that's crap. I can do that. 5-year-old can do that. Abstract art is actually quite hard to do. You need to be able to coordinate your color coordination very good. And you need to be able to paint what you're actually thinking, which is actually very hard. So abstract art is pretty hard. Landscape painting, I reckon, is the easiest. But to get it into, to do my small detail on landscape is actually very time consuming. So those are my Belgium francs. I might be able to get more, I'm not too sure. I actually quite like them. I like the last series, that is awesome. It was 100 francs to 1,000 francs. So 1,000 francs is about $500. Yeah. No, 1,000 francs is about $50. So 2,000 francs. Yeah, it's the highest banknote. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video and supporting me. And I hope you like these type of banknotes. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. And leave a comment down below what you think about Belgium's banknotes. Because collecting banknotes is awesome. And that's what my channel is about. So, have an awesome banknote and coin collecting time, people. And bye-bye.